see you've written a song there. That's nice, but that's not near enough.
It's not?
No, of course not. You need to rehearse and then record all the parts.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
And write some lyrics. And then, of course, you have to actually sing them. La. And then there's editing.
Editing.
And EQing.
EQ.
And the stereo field.
Panning.
And mixing.
Mixing.
And mastering.
What?
All right. Never mind.
Nolan.
Yeah, sorry, you're still absolutely nowhere. There's tons more to do, like typing up the lyrics. And you gotta provide some artwork. And of course, then you gotta put it online so any one of the billions and billions of people who have access to a computer can then listen to your music.
And post.
So, as you're feeling all proud of yourself at all the things that you've just accomplished, I do need to point out that as far as furthering your musical career goes, you have accomplished absolutely nothing. Because although billions of people now have access to your music, nobody knows you exist. So, pull your face off of that laptop, get up, because now the real work begins, and that is self-promotion. Yes, it's time to wander out into the great vast wilderness of your own obscurity and try to make your mark. And if whatever you do works, you will gain an audience and therefore a following, and you will be able to have a career in music. And if it doesn't, you may just end up looking like somebody making a pathetic attempt to draw attention to themselves. I see a lack of enthusiasm over there, and I get it. You could spend a lifetime learning how to compose, mastering any one of those instruments, being a lyricist, singing, engineering, mixing, and yet you've done all of those things to at least some level to get your song done. And now that you are done, I'm saying you have to now do an entirely new skill of which you have zero experience in. And because you were the kind of person who would spend all that time in isolation fine honing your skills, may mean that you are particularly bad at being the kind of person who would then go out and actively draw attention to themselves. Yeah, and worse than that, you could find the whole process, frankly, demeaning. Let's look at what sort of wonderful words we use to describe people who like to draw attention to themselves. Well, we have show off, pretentious, boasting, chauvinist, blowhard, not painting a real pretty picture here. And one could understand the reluctance to say, well, that's the kind of attitude that I'm going to adopt. But if you don't promote yourself, nobody's going to listen to your music. And if you don't do it, nobody else is gonna. And sure, in a bygone era, there was a music industry that would promote your music for you. But for the most part, that business model has collapsed. Sure, there's still a remnant of it left, and it guards a very small gate to a very small slice of music. And if you think you can fit through there, then absolutely go for it. But if not, for the most part, you're going to be on your own. Now, people have had successful independent music careers, so the next thought is, well, can't I just do whatever it is that they did? And for the most part, that answer is no. These tend to be highly unique situations, and either because you're not them, or it's not that time and place, or because they've already done it, that vehicle that they used to get where they got to is not accessible to you. So you can take the next most obvious step, like, oh, I don't know, you could start a YouTube channel. And then not only do you get to edit music, you get to edit videos too. And then you can be on YouTube where nobody will also know that you exist. So you can not exist in music and you can not exist in YouTube. And then you can figure out how to promote your promotion of your music. In the end, all I can think is you got to be out there once you figure out where the hell there is, and spend enough time being there and hope to hell that the luck meteorite comes by and hits you in the head. Because the more I look at other people's stories about how they got to where they were and where they are now, is that they were out there and then the luck meteorite came by and smacked them upside of the head. So I guess that's where I'm going. So you guys, I hope you stick with me, because I'm going to go out into the great vast fields of my obscurity and try and draw attention to myself until the luck meteorite comes and smacks me upside the head.